Hey guys, Death Reaper here. Gonna go ahead and start doing an episode trilogy on City Skylines. So this city that I have here, I've been building it up for about, I would say about a month, and I decided, hey, I should finally start recording before it gets too big and there's nothing else to record. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys a rundown on what my city consists of, where everything is. Right here I have my industrial area. This is mostly farming. Yeah, farming. So this area when I bought it said that it was really good for farming, so here's all my farms. Over here, I just recently started forestry. I just bought this piece of land as well. So this is my forestry industrial area, and I do have some electricity stuff here because for some reason it just wasn't working correctly, and a piece of railway that was because I used to have this used to be over here, then I expanded my roads because of all the traffic. So I kind of have to delete that. I'll eventually delete that later. And this is my residential slash commercial. I have a lot of high residential buildings here. My low residential is back here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Eventually, I think what I want to do is my low residential, once I buy probably a piece of land over here, I'll probably make this like the suburbs. Let's see here. I have another little industrial area here because this is where a lot of the trucks are coming in to send their goods to different parts of the world. My train tracks are connected to external train tracks, so that's why I have that here. And then I have another one right over here that I pointed out before. So this is external. Now I do have my incinerators and my landfills here. I do have to build some more. This is probably going to be that area. I wanted to try and keep it away from my city. So I just put it right across the river, right over here. So that's that. Why are you asking for water? Probably because, yep, water is getting low. So in that case, what I'm gonna do is I kind of eventually want to get these out of here. I think what I'm going to do is because this is industrial as well, probably just gonna start making my stuff over here. So what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and start, since I have the money already, might as well just stick them right here, and then I'll move the other ones over. I do want to find a cool mod for water. I haven't found one yet, so that's gonna be my goal. If you guys know of any mods, go ahead and just leave a link or let me know what it is in the comments below, and I will try and download it. One of the mods that I did get, however, before I started this was the underground electric system, which I finally figured out how to do it. So it's just pretty much this. So you don't have those power lines. I was having issues with those ugly power lines. I didn't like them. So I actually, right before I started, I found a mod where there is underground wires. So that's what I've been using. Eventually, I'm going to have to revamp the whole city to make them all underground. Start emptying that out. Another issue that I'm having with this city is the traffic. The traffic is getting so annoying really fast. I've tried different roads. I tried different intersections. Um, Over here, I was having a big problem with traffic. I'm still having that problem now because everybody just wants to turn the same way. Um, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is what I'm probably most likely gonna do, and that's probably gonna be another episode, is I'm gonna make a major highway, kind of like how this is, but I'm gonna have the major highway go through the city and just have ramps go off. Like I said, it's gonna be another episode because um, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start getting rid of these ones. I'm gonna go ahead and what I want to do is I want to try and make a road here. Actually, no, because I don't want them looking over there. So let me get some forestry going because I don't like my people seeing that stuff. Um, well, I was kind of hoping it was going to give me like that paint thing that you can just make a whole bunch of paint, but it's not doing that for me. How rude. Yeah, not doing it for me. Oh well. Anyways, so this is nice. Just putting some forestry up because I don't want my city to just stare over at another industrial area. What I am going to do is I'm going to get rid of this because I am going to make it high residential. I like making high residential more than I do low residential, only because I can get more money out of it. I will make a suburban area once I buy this piece of land. This is going to be more houses than buildings. So I watched a YouTube video when I first started out because I was having a very, very difficult time getting my city together. So what would happen is that my city would be, it would be going good, and then all of a sudden I just go bankrupt. And I was like, why is this? Like, I'm to the point where I'm just going to get a mod with unlimited money and just build however I want. But I thought to myself, I'm like, that's not, I don't like cheating like that. Mods are cool. They make the game more fun, but I don't like cheating where, I have unlimited money and I can do whatever the hell I want. I like, you know, I like making my money and, doing it up. But, um, so I watched this YouTube video where it shows what how to build a successful city skyline. There's tons of them out there. They're all really really good. It was just this one. What's this? It's like an industrial area. There was this one that really stuck in the back of my mind where they were just like, just build slow. You know, your most important ones in the beginning are going to be industry and um, your residential. You have to look at it as it's a real city. You need people living in there, and those people living in there need to make money, so they need jobs. And then eventually, once they have jobs, they need to spend their money somehow. Then you'll create stores. So that's how I've been doing it, and that's how I got to this city. I do have another city that I used a mod for. I used a New York City map. That's not anywhere near as big enough as this. So, uh, this is pretty much what I have now. Let's see what else we can do. Um, I want to go ahead and just stretch my city out this way now. Now that way, because I just recently bought this piece of land, so I want to go ahead. I think once I stretch it out here, traffic in the city might not be so bad because they're not going to be all cluttered. So let's go ahead and get this going here. Now that's a train, so I don't want to. I don't want to kind of get rid of that train because that's my main source of it going out. Um, Eventually we'll connect it here. I don't like the whole box look of with my city. I started doing that with my New York because, of course, New York is, their main structure is the box shape and things like that. But I didn't want it to. I didn't want it to be on this city. So another YouTube video that I looked at was, how to make, cool designs and things like that, and not have, make your city unique, which is, what I like. 'Cause I don't like my stuff to be boring. I'm not a boring person, so whatever I do can't be boring as well. So I have some weird looking shapes going on, some cool intersections, and I think that's why I have the traffic issue is because of my unique shapes and the intersections. They just don't work well together. But you know what? It's a video game, so whatevs. So now we're gonna go ahead and just get some water and that going. And then here's where I'm going to use the underground, more of the underground lines. So that way, well actually I don't even think I will need them because I'm going to start building from over here. That was another thing that I figured out. So don't start, like, since I've just made this new area, don't start building over here because then you're going to have to run more lines and that's going to cost more money. Your best bet to start is here. I already have a line here because it's going to my dam, but um, if you build it here, the lines will, the electricity will just start going out to the rest of your city. Why? What's going on? All right. Well, some people are majorly out of electricity, and I don't know why. Why are you? Ah, so there was an ish. Oh, my things ran out of coal. That's awesome. So, I'm going to destroy them because they are of no use to me. And that'll bring me some more electricity and, yep, take that away. I have to actually delete this. It's not, the current isn't going through anymore. I don't know why. I think it's because it's on the same level, so I'm gonna have to make like a waterfall or something just to keep the flow moving. But let me go ahead and get back to over here. Let's start zoning. So I'm going to go ahead because they need some stores. I'm going to zone some stores. I do have universities, so what I want to do is I want to make some offices for the college graduates because they need their offices and things like that. They need their 9 to 5 jobs. So we'll go ahead and make some there. stores here. People are starting to, utilize the road. Thank God. Hopefully, it'll ease up traffic over here. It's not going to really ease up traffic here because everybody's going one way. So let's see. I want to figure out how. Go ahead and do that now. It should ease some traffic here because people are going to, actually, they're not going to even go there. I'm going to do it this way. No, it's supposed to be one way. One way. Issue is that they're trying to get into the city. So I think the reason why they're trying to get into the city is because they need to get over here. So what I want to do is, let's see how I can do this. Oh, duh. I can just make a tunnel. Let's go ahead and just make a tunnel. So if we make the tunnel, it'll ease some of the traffic and out of city limits. It's too slopey. Out of city limits. Alright, let's go back underground. Boom. Got it. So now... Oh, wait, where's my tunnel? Oh, there's a tunnel. Alright. People should start utilizing that tunnel, and it'll bring them over here, which I'm hoping. Alright, I see some people going ahead and use the tunnel. I'm going to go ahead and place another tunnel under here, only because people are trying to get here, which means this might so let's see. Alright, so people are going to start using the tunnel. I have a funny feeling the tunnel is going to get backed up now, because now everybody's diverting to the tunnel. But they could always still use here, which I kind of like that they're going to still, so they're going to have a bunch of different ways. They're going to have a way to go through here to get over to the industrial area. They're going to have a way to get through here so that way they can get to the city, which is good. And then they're going to have, at least this way. And we can also go ahead and utilize this area for some more industrial. Industrial is a very main money maker as well, because of course they bring money because people are working and they're selling their goods. So let's see here. So it looks like it's really busy at night. I don't like that. I don't like that it's really busy. I would put a traffic ban. Wow, traffic is really backed up. Alright. So let's see if we can get some of this traffic. I'm gonna have to make it small for some reason. I'm gonna get some of this traffic out. Come on. Boom. Alright. So that should, I hope, bring some traffic out from there. See if anybody's using it yet. Yeah, they're starting to use it. They're starting to. Which is good, because I'd much rather have people over here where there's like where there's like nothing. Alright, so let's check the traffic in the industrial area, because that kind of, yep, I knew that was going to happen. So, because there's a light here, it's causing backup here, and now, because they're starting to come through here, that's going to start making traffic over here. This bridge, though, man, I thought I actually fixed this issue with this bridge. Turns out, it just made it worse. So I don't even know. What I'm gonna try and do is make a road going, oh, going there. It didn't even connect, damn. Connect, man. Alright. Delete this road because, well, apparently it just didn't want to work the right way. There we go. Now we got that connected. Let's see if anybody actually utilizes it. I mean, I guess the traffic isn't too bad. It's just, I like everything moving in a nice flow. And they're just making it impossible. Another thing I'm gonna start worrying about is over here, but I mean it looks like it's moving okay. Yeah, this looks like it's moving okay. There's enough lanes and stuff. This isn't too overly populated. What's gonna happen is this is gonna get populated once we start building some more stuff here. Looks like there's some traffic over here, but that's just because they're going into there. So for the next episode, next episode is going to be, we're going to go ahead and build trains for above ground trains for the citizens of our city. And yeah, if you have any suggestions at all, go ahead and just leave some comments below. I'll try and get to everybody, um, depending on how many people comment. I'll try and get to as many people as possible. Happy New Year, guys.